The Museum of Liverpool is charting 30 years of HIV through a new exhibition called Now and Then. The display uncovers Merseyside's journey with HIV/AIDS through stories, objects, film and photography. We spoke to some of the people involved with the exhibition.
My main involvement has been involved with the 8-minute film that we've made. It's a documentary of people that are affected by HIV, and it's about their individual stories. Because, as I've said to people, without that history we can't learn from it, and we still need to learn things today about HIV awareness, because people may think it was 30 years ago and it's gone away, but it's still here today, and the prejudice and stigma still exist.
The attitudes are still very similar in many respects to what they were, not as bad, but they still do exist in parts of the community. And what we're trying to do is just increase awareness, increase the education of people, and hopefully that gradually and slowly changes people's ideas of HIV.
The brief was quite simple to begin with. It was an 8-minute documentary that explored 30 years of HIV on Merseyside. There's an awful lot to try and fit in 8 minutes. We designed a workshop programme for participants in order for them to kind of work with us, and actually what I needed was that workshop to start to understand each participant, to get beyond them and to find the real stories, but also so they had trust with me. You know, some of the participants in the film had never told their story before. It's a testament to them that they felt able to tell that story, and I think that's why it's such a powerful film.
In 1984, I chose to go for a HIV test, and my results came back positive, and this year will be my 30th anniversary diagnosis, so I've seen really big changes, but back then it was like, I know hindsight's a wonderful thing, but back then there was no kind of like luxury of living a life with HIV,
And he died through AIDS. The dreadful thing about it was he wasn't allowed to die with that diagnosis because they had to put on the death certificate it was leukemia. One of the hardest things about accepting his death was that he couldn't die truthfully, and he had to be buried under a lie.
And the reason I chose to go for testing.
The full Now and Then video is available from sahir.org.uk/nowandthen, and the exhibition runs until the 8th of February at the Museum of Liverpool.